boya boy. Sompa ebe sunima. Oh, if it didn't to Sompa, Fato Sompa TV. Na ya wani pama o, na unu arada. If it's a good day, Munsamo Ubenya, Aberabum Munsamo Ubenya, Yamsum Munsam Ubenya, and Niji Munsam Ubenya, and Yumpana Kakuma Ubenya, Yamai Muamano Sam Ubenya, or some party bra Ubenya, Ubenya Nina Ubenya, Sompa TV, Yabana Papinisu, Sompa dear, Emma Kefiapa.
Teu puno enwa naucha Sompa ema akutia pa.
This is Sompa.
Ghana de Shemaima ya mamunyina mwajo. Nonsia abo Sompa 106.5FM kasa fidie su eni. Ene eye kotoni mabo somene de tosu du. Afimpinu ene eduonu enomo. Ensemwa yensem twerefo ati wo mugu mu eja. Wanom esa so a wosamufo pani so ato nebo asemu son eyi de editie ene ede sum wei ensem no ene animu bi ene sei upiemu ewo passport office ye no ewo rage ewo enkramantem hanmu a wanom atum ede enasi
se ye de ene kirem ewo akache a wo maso bi panchi ade ayese enhaban bi kura no na wo musuzu se ehebonsantawa
Nana fori aduamoa a watoso miensa eyo hipopro a de ne to esi adwaso ewo breman asentem wahye na de hye bo ewo ne ma bi ho
emra won ma yesi ho se yebedom de aboye ho ban titru afiri fin ho no ebinom abuso wo kaso a yache won
Nana ayebia fogia na abamane se kamia yese China fo won na ditati mayen
eno na mfimfini mantem nso pene bi di atodwa che se yebetimi ade yenhu ni yi a ene zoom lion fo akatua esewo
Omanpani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so abamane se free tertiary musku fees no enche bibibesi
yebetia si na wotwe nyina ensem ahwie guyem na yebubu ne srani abasa so were afiri ho a yasan de akayo
Ebusiansem pi ene yaboni bedemu kufu empani se Besepa ani kwena hai yetase ne banyansafo ne banimdifo nti ena yesi adwai na do ho aboyen eye Sompa na hye so se eye Leicester Company Limited wanom enom de Yas toothpaste ene Yas toothbrush e de yabase twu se na ma wo se ente Brighton enti ene yesi adwai a woti enkan ena nwumre apesema card hye Abena Badu Adepa Kwofie menembra
Triple A Agya Appiah Apam Dadaa na nonsia bremo Leicester Company kase boy and Sompa 93.1 Kumasi Santimantem wa yiko 100.9 Adam for radio and we France abrochima mu ahenkro Paris and watch no 101.1 Sompa Takwa 103.3 ya Sompa Takrade 101.3 ya Sompa Domano no sana 106.1 ya Sompa Tachimai 90.7 ya Nkransa Sompa and 98.9 eno eyesunwane bona ahenkro Sompa noa www.somponline.com nsemi nyina ye chimdi akwakoto abenya bia kenkan ena afa ni monwoma no so Facebook Sompa 106.5FM ehofo adwenkyerebra na ene nyina emekase no mo decoder no so baby FM stations akintra wano no Sompa 106.5FM yesu yegina hose franka oba YouTuber Sompa FM live eho nyina nso ye twagu Afe yenye brena yemie bi nsem no naniwa ne naso wa nyina mfama ntutu ne srane abasa mede wo hyase afiri framantem mu na akache na mekwa kofiri ehɔ na posi sadom ewo hɔ wono mo hwehwemu a wono mo ye service with integrity no wo mo de akwaso panin bi panchi a yenim ne se Bukari Yakubu na enedadua ya bra na abobe se donko ahomadachim hɔ na wo mo di ne ntentese ya koso no se kusi a wo mo bono anka wo pe na pemfiri apie edi afiri na ne nyina ne se wono manya ne nte na enam saa so kura ma wo mo de pani ho nsama atototo se wotonton niema bi a wo mo se eyinubone na eya haban yetimi tim no eboma dodo na akom ne mo se uhanyemo na hu se do so pa wo mo konya ne panchi so ye no wono mo nya bi a na ya bone boa te se ya sheda pa slab no mako aduakunu mienu na eno no nso wasan arapo no te se de ye de pasre ekwa akomobi na ehemu yellow na hu pa na ye kasa ye biribi a wonye ntum wanhwe obekasa letter na obi aso efira menone na no na wono mo kwahwe mu no wo mo hu sa ne man we nyina akire wo mo san nya motorbike mienu a na eno nso eka ho ani nyina no nso ye de ya wia anase ya bokro no na ede abere no tinhwehwe mu no ene woje tum se no kwasem ni sa ne ma ni nyina no wo ye ho adwuma na ene se waje atum nyina achi no wono mo hunu ne se pii san wa akire esan center so nkonante entemeka sei wo posi kukum wa akache ye wo framantem a wo doma boa manhwehwemu aye adwuma na nyame edom ye na ye kwa akosi edadwo dem eni na chi no wobekwa akogina mranim na efe wone emra no asesa aboa so sade ho nsem besie bia no Sompa kase ne yate ho akere wo heya na ebesan so danadie
na ene dai ebra donko epa ho minute no aduonum enan 154 ana wupiemo ewo passport head office ya eno no ewo rage ewo enkran pompuni matam haseyi a bibi esiye die esiye nyina ne se adehia wanum esusu se wamo eye zongo emabunu ana wanum ekobo adompem ewo rage eye passport wanum head office ho wanum eye asapon nyina ene se wanum akshe empanimfo anase wanum afa kwan bia wose wanum so saka wamo passport na enche maka wanum baba kwai haje akwatukunkuni wanum so atimi di wamo ho ahyemu na wamo so wamo bompanimfo abo ne wanum kwa yase china ade achen wo bakwa ne yasanso do wahye the next day na wanum kiremu sei enne day ya ne wo kasai kura no enka wase binum efa eye straight flight ekwokopiemo awatamale na ka wanum ko ebi so bakwa china ebi bakwa dwada na sede ebra so se wanum ekwa haje akwantukunkuni na wanum passport wa wanum apra ya wasenka sabre die wanum ensaka wamo abo so wanum sankanti na kyesa kokoa no asode kokoa ne so sode ampanisa adwene no enya adwumanti na ne wanum se metro mifo a wama beti ketekete wo so bese aduonu ni akire ana wamo tete fidie tetafuo moto yi bi so a wanum nyina kobo otwi aho na wanum koye sede ampanimfo a ena wiai wanum timi kopiemu ewo eye office no eye se wam no betwe nkomo no so emrante wai amfi kura na wam de wam asem nyina ne se ye passport emfa ma wanum na ye nyina nim se na watwi ebekwa wiye no ana oswani a wono hwa ma no ne ho nsensem so onyanyafo Samuel kujeto abraka wanum launch 24-hour passport services a wo kire mu kura se ni dia passport offices ahuduo ni nyina no wanum be yadwuma 24 hours enti no wanum aye bibia se de be ya obi apply passport wa enchepi eho enti no nya apply ya sanse wanum be ya ni day and night enti 15 days pe na ya dia ba waboboa no ni delivery no eye free na afei na empanifo afei emabu no wanum apply ya wamu so mbekwa haji akwantukunkuni ese wamu braso na passport wamu sankan yenti na ebra ensamtwerefo Sompa kase ekopiem ho no aketesia ba kwa ono ne din ene Fati Musa nene twetwe nkomo ye bisa nse aso wo akwa haje akwantukunkuni bia na no se ane no no kura no ne fright wasi nketu edadwa da edi anim yi enso besi se wone sompa kase twetwe nkomo yi ne nsa ka ne passport enti wate se mrantie a wanum ye nzongo mrantie ababa dompemo ho no na wo so wo so akoyo ba no wade ne hu apie mu se ebia nko betumi ahwe nanim na ne ho aye mobo na nko wo ade ne dia ma na nso amfan a wo so obia amfi no na sompa kase ene wo twetwe nkomo no a samua wo amode tu yanim ene ada ne achi ade ama we
ene Leicester Company Limited one we ya toothpaste and the toothbrush no nsia kase ebo ya 21st clinic ka ho sada ene Agya special local foods wono so kura mu bie eno ne yeguso aye be ema we mede ukọ ewutu senya east municipality eho na ahenkro ne ye ka so na eho nso ena honorable set saba sewono banini woye abankra chepani wono mo de nhyehyɛ bi atopono so se beye na won betimi abo eho ban ede afiri efin eho na emu no wono mo de nhyehyɛ na agu apono so na nso ebinom akwa kobu so enam saa ya so ma wono mo tax force no eti wo mo ho gumu efa monten so ehwe ba bi asabio wono mo tutu wura no gu basa subonkam nyina na wo mo tuwura guo enna wo mo nya nipa maako epa achi aso na emu nsia ena wono mo nya wo mo a sesie yede wo mo kwa kogina Kasoa district court na fe wo mo akwa kyerɛkyerɛ die ntia ye wo zoom lion wo ho plastic containers yi wo ho a ebinom gigibie eto wo mo wura aguma wi ana kai aba befa wo mo de ebo wo mo de ebo a na sumram no wokototwene ana amanfo mfikyire na honorable set banini ene sompa kase edi nkomo
omo abom trimpo whether obi na ball pa whether wo your ball wo fie na opese chip side bi na obe drop 1 to cause very bad sin entering into Kasoa. 2 to make sure say the work of the assembly nyame adome MC wa hana juma ne be de bebo edin bone no this here the measures are too kwan so ye chewa ye wo mra e wo ye kro we mu mra na no be di ne pepepe ye mpese be kwa akoba ne say na ye de nkofo ko but e wo say ye di ye huni e wo saa kwan ne so
Autu Senya East Municipal Assembly no ya na henkru eye Kasoa abankra chipani a wotua no honorable said saba sewono banini ene wone sompa kase edi nkomo ne owie wo sande to so eche se na watwefura ebesi mu no wonum ene bambo adwumaku no ebedi ahia wonum eka bi ebam na fe wo mahwe hyehyɛ papa wo de begu apono so na ebedoma boa ama wo mo timi atu mpotamu ho mpon ye titru efa ahonidie ho.
You invite all the stakeholders in our waste management sector. You involve the police, the prisons, immigration, fire for any all other stakeholders, petty traders, form workers, wani obibia, sanitation, semi-final. You are bringing everybody on board. You need to be doing common. Na yetimia shekwanya yebefa so. Those even in the business assembly ni omo war contract fire away. Yeah, you be able. After that, now there is a grand plan. The resolutions every free dialogue no mabana. We are going to implement them as part of our grand plan. Then you need police for na yen shishaya. In him said that particular thing bema Ebola issues na a free work. Again, I also upon assuming office you say Kasoa your constituency no is virtually 4 constituencies put together. It's a big place. Assembly ni compactor tracks Ebola kasa etimi be fa bola ko.
Enkomoi Honorable Set Banini wona ye abankrache ewo Kasoa ene wone sompa kase ebodemu ediye
Nani ye Kasoa ho na yensanso nyina mo sanse wo mfimfini mantemu no enti ye nyina mo a wo mfimfini mantemu na hya ne so sebusua ye damu live wo Facebook ne so Sompa 106.5Fm yesra wa dahia ye ho na woni ye mbekase emom like page no fama yen na hye ma afoforo nso enya bi nhwe wi a wadwenkyere no wode ate ho no mo de amayen na Kasoa emfiri ho no ne yamama piemo wo esikuma odoben abrakwa krosini ebedwa ni mo fimfini mantemu breman asentem na empanise sese ne de wanom awe atadwe atimu de ni nyina ne se wahen popora wanom de ne to asi adwaso ewo breman asentem ohene eye opani kasia pa nana fori aduamoa pesmaka hene a wotoso miensa wachentre sensamtreni na wanom ade ne to asi adwaso se breman asentem ehene wie ya na waso afenemu eso aye no eno ne manfo ekasa wade tu dwasei wototo sra ne manfo ada wanya bayi empenise entehere temienu kambomu a ene bopeme Obakofo so ne nsa enso twedi ampani katenti wabatoto asra wanmu ada wamfa one time ensi anim na wamwa no munyina entumi ema development empuntu nyuma entimi nheta ewo empotem ho na no fori adua mo apesemaka he na otoso miensa ekasa akire mu se omeye wo hinimpo no waboa eye empanimfo anintini atotowro mabunu ewo empotem ho mo manya nwuma ye na sese na waba beye hene kase na ankasa no ekwan bi obefa so obegina ne tumi so apri impuntuo ade aba ne kurom ho no obeye na nakasa akire se bese mfinhia bese edumienu nie 12 years ya empuntu nwuma bia emfiri aban bia ho emapie mo ewo brema asentem wone sompa kase etwetwe nkomo
Today, apart from the school, which is baby, I'm not going to come. Also, I am going to catch us a play. Now, I'm going to meet you. Even if you are starting in the beginning, so I don't know if you to go out. He said, what baby is also looking to go. I'm going to go special. Meetings are made now. Welcome to about time. Especially,
Breman asentem no ewo esikuma odobin abra kwakros ni badwane mo mfimfini mantem wo himpopro nana fori adua mo apesemaka hene a wotoso miensa wakasa ye akiri no na akrafo hene a wono owo mankesim nana no achankonwa nana oye enso edina ni onyankwata adwumadie na sinti na ewose wono so ka bie no na futuo no wode ma mabunu sei wototo tira mabunu ada wono montwe wo mo mfiri ne mabone ho enrobani bi a ebese okra ase woni padua mabunu twi wo mfiri ho afei wo ye babunu adwuma bi a wonsa besom no yi wakomam ene wadwene mu nyina na ye adwuma ni yie na eno ne odache nana oye ensem ni
ebese youth no me oba wo asubidi me mad enti master say e ma no mo yan kan kwan adwuma sam suku sam adwuma su akra me ho na ye ena me modern ba na ma ho kan ko tira ko no mu a ma nya ahwehan ma ya ma adwene say ko no nya media anti me ya ahwehan me de me ho fufai enti master employee say we central region no yan kasa mo wanyanyam ya desredia sene be ya ma no ye nim nyam so be ya den ebe kwa atire brama ma so anawiasa afa na nyina ebe fa ye ntema pa ye fra na youth no so mesre madarom ma bibi the red sramo o na enkofo manyan sene be ya ye pet bi ye pa ni ye pet youth no so be bibi we o man mu a madarom ma yasa fa na nyina kana yenya emema se yakwa akon e wo se memeni
akrafo hene a wono owo mankesim nananom achirankonwa nana oye enso nani onyam a wade kwata adwumadie yase no ne ensamtrafo sompa kase etwetwe nkomode afutuo yi ekoma amabunu
ene mfimfini mantem ho a na yeda so gina yewurare kanan ene to bibia de firi ho edomo yen anwumre hasa capsules na mixture okutaye mu bi ene ye be nsa no de ma na mede okọ agonansa aba nanoma trankonwa na nadwan kansa eduam ya wotoso mienu wono ene de asem bi atodwa chese de ntie du ba bi a ya na fin do krompotamu ho eye mfimfini mantamu nyina yese ebinum kura gusu a wono mo kasa zum lionfo a wono mo dom epra prafiri ahomadache epra nadwo nyina no wo mo katua be se bosome de wo ho ni akam eburu bosome du nsia kura wono mo nsa nyankan entenam saa so amasa de nkana woku won ho na wo mo ye adwuma no eyi finfiri mpotamu no womo etwentwan wona ase kakra enti won de besere mpanimfo a womo ne di animu na bibia kowu akra womo ne se womo nye wo ho mo wo ho mpem no wonya ne ntem hare so enti a womo sika ma won na wone sompansa ntwerofo edi nkomo na yewrere kanan wogina mu bi no na nankansa ye wotoso mienu e de sei ne to yenim
Aguna East aya titro me saba ya capital ni sum lion fa wo ha for the past of 16 months wonti wa ketuada ye nim nie nti a abansa nti ye basre mpanyimfo a waka bi a eyenye same ye ohima a meda wa no no bibia me no won hia ye edwuma nti edwuma me no won ye no enema mede te se wa ketua mba nti mesre se baby biara atochima me nam so makesia no ayesa no wo mombodin say obema won so wo kom adwon say enara na won so wodi twitwa wo ho ebinom wode ma won ba no mpo school nti mesre mpanyimfo say some lion for no wo sika no a chedo 16 months that's 1.5 years onye won betua won ka na won so won fa komapa nye adwuma no ma enye fe
Aguna saba ba hima na nadwo ankan say aduam ya wotoso mienu ena ne sompa nkyerofo edi nkomo yi na ewie na aban krachia wono nso won potem ho honorable Oscar Mensah edne de to so say
according to my information 2 assembly members no na woni environmental health officer yeah that arrangement say one that clean up in there which is a taboo day and the directive from the government and so it should be weekend so the traditional authorities were not involved. They didn't know anything about it. And so banana I would say we had to fall on the Queen Madam and the Busopeni which were organizing even though it wasn't it was successful. Prevention is better than cure. I would say we don't win it since when the win yarba once and I treat into no or set yan area no where nice and go for yarba nti obia surround proper say insu bia tata baby one should need na dem raba ya can take mega resources and find cause of all those problems.
Aguna East DC Honorable Oscar Mensah ene yetinini
Ebusiafe ya di wura na wache emudie yi efiti juada ebesi efiada ekasia etwagu yapno so emu ena yadi wura enti Monday eye Monday said ye France for ebeka no na yenyina yenim se ena no juada no ena MPP amanyoko ena fe amanyoko be semiensa ka wo homa wonom eye nan a wonom eye demonstration wo motintesu kokko e kire omayi empanimfo se yan fix ye judiciary system no na nyina efa ma me Gertrude araba esaba sakitoko no ne suspension a yede amano esense ya pese ye yinu efiri hwamu sensem ya na ebra mpanifo de one demonstration no ehhehye so onanyafo Alexander Kwame na afenyo maken wona opiemu ewo emrahye bedwafia edom kuma no wone oba no da ninti wolidi eye demonstrators no na ebra wo mu kopiemu ewo eye Judiciary secretary nim Miss Cynthia Pamela Ado na wanom edi petition ekwahye ne nsam esi wonsom we de osankritewi adenkrato yi efa kwama unua no enti wanom edi hye ne nsam enonyanyafo Alexander Kwame na afenyo maken echemu se asede yankasa no ye nunu ye ho ne yesiri bi na asede ye pese ye omayi atamuo no enuama no ase enkwayiye ensemu a wone Sompa. We
are here as citizens of Ghana, empowered, boldened, encouraged by the Constitution to express our dissent and protest in a peaceful manner. This morning, we are before you. And our mission is very simple: to protest at the executive intimidation, interference, and the attack on your very institution. We are political actors. The judiciary is supposed to be a neutral actor in this democratic discourse. The judiciary is our last hope, and we believe that what is happening undermines our democracy and the rule of law. For the Chief Justice to be singled out for this unfortunate attack, flimsy, pedestrian petition, the Council of State has failed the country. I am humbly on behalf.
And what you know, onyanfo Alexander Kwame na afenyo maken edin sembio eto Sompa kase enim se ni de yawa Ghana mienu 2 Ghanas said ye watchire ni sem no se Ghana baako eye NDC amanyoko no edia e na afa baako no ye MPP ene Ghana fo nyina esan said ye NDC amanyoko ni ye no e kame se wo mo akekere Ghana fo nyina ensa edia gu yachi e na wo no mu twafufuo fa ye kwan achi e be hye yenum.
I am humbly, as a practitioner of the court, I'm humbly calling on all judges, all judicial service staff to think deep about tomorrow, not to be too comfortable, because today some government officials are promising judicial service staff and the judges of promotion. So you are comfortable, you don't want to speak up. We will speak up for the sake of posterity. And then again, there is fear. Look at this Kwabena Dubois case. For instance, a judge is transferred, and when somebody is on bail, now the Attorney General is able to say that there are some exceptional circumstances that the person must be remanded, and a judge, a high court judge, decides to say, I'm remanding a state intelligence official, somebody who
Edom kuma wanom awo mrahye bedwafie ba no dani onenyanfo Alexander Kwame na afenyo maken afutu emrahye bedwani no na sɛdeɛ wɔyɛ ɔsahene nti ɛwɔ futu asase nti wɔyɛ ɔsahene na ɔkasa wie yɛkyi no ɛna kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ pani ɛde ma MPP amanyɔkuo ononyafo Justin Frimpong Kodua JFK wɔno nso ɛkasa yɛ toto srɛ ensɛmkyerɛfoɔ nkanka sompa ensɛmkyerɛfoɔ sɛ wɔdeɛ wɔnom sede yɛma yanum binim ɛwɔ manyi sɛdeɛ ye judicial service no ɛkɔ no ɛsan sɛ enkoyie broni bɛka sɛ ɛyɛ not timpanifo enkan
Mama wanting on me Ghana, your papi Niger Central for so the crack kukudru. Any to be ya and catches all your own. And I'm all my penny, mamma to know. Mumbi, man, catches on my penny, Sabi Ghana, no quadia. On my penny, mamma, and yet this about who want to judges for no so. On my penny, mamma, judges for no. And now, yes, I transfer. And now, see, you wedding. And now, so remember promotion. Ye do so many, and then on my penny, mamma, or you know, member. Now, judges know, you catch your mamma, who is so, mamma, who is to me, Ghana.
Ghana dear ibimi ayu ye nyina ya dia ochechofo panini edema MPP amayoko ononyafo Justin Frimpong Kodua JFK ena no juada fix our judicial system demonstration na say eno de sansem nyina eto nsentwefo
eno ye juada de France ne beka landi no saada kro na so na mampani John Dramani Mahama wapa code of conduct hontema edema wonuma wapa womo se womesom ewo na mamuomu na no no wode nhyehyɛ ahodo a ewo conduct him sa code no edema womo se no no wonde be wodwuma woni wo trahye pe se tie bia no emra befa ama yeye emu no wode to so se obi bia obenya akyede na ne bo no som 20,000 Ghana cedis enu kwan so wode hye wo ho ewo so oboni nne mama nsantie na eho bibi wo ho a obese anamon bi wo ho a wono matu enti sa na de hye wo ho de ete se de wahye de awia no wudie eno so mra befa na mampani pa ho ntoma na ensentwerefo wono mo ho deda.
In my 120-day social contract with the people of Ghana, I pledged to restore discipline, integrity, and accountability into our governance. Today, we're taking an important step towards fulfilling that promise with the official launch of the Code of Conduct for Political Appointees. This code represents a bold declaration of the standards we must uphold as servants of the public. It reflects our commitment to build a government that is ethical, responsive, and worthy of the people's trust. Interest of friends and family. Public perception matters. You must avoid making decisions that benefit your relatives or your close friends. You must not recommend them for contracts or appointments. If your actions give even the appearance of bias, you compromise the integrity of your office. Number 4, gifts and hampers. We all know our cultural fondness for gifts, but we must now draw.
Mampani wie no wasande to so se obi bia wo fa wadwumam obeni bosomene de to so de duasamba akonde ba ewo se wajapade a wo nyina obepa ho ntema se wanyo ne saa na yewura bosome kotoni ma ne de to so nson mu a emrediu obosome miensan katua kora beko mahama ka esema de ahwe won ma dialysis so ene diabetes fo na eno nso se no obi ani.
For all those who are appointed or nominated before 31st March 2025 and fail to meet the deadline, you are to forfeit 3 months of salary to be donated to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, named after me, Mahama Cares. In addition to 1 month's salary that I've asked all appointees to donate to the Mahama Cares Trust Fund. So it means that those who omitted to declare assets by the date, you are paying 4 months' salary to Mahama Cares. However, if by close of day Wednesday, 7th May.
Ewie was say o na mamuo mu a abaja pade bia ne ho a won kwan say ye bone don komi na da fom kora utimi to bie say ye kai say ya asase efie ana bibie etesa.
Prohibition on purchasing state assets. No political appointee under this administration is permitted to purchase state assets, whether land, vehicles, shares, or buildings, directly or indirectly. If you attempt to do so and you are found out, your appointment will be terminated. We are here to protect the national interest, not to help ourselves to the national purse.
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nano Joadei, Bra Pa Code of Conduct no Hontama, ena yefa bi ma wo no
na adwadamwa anabusua yadaswa ejina na adwadane no delegation bi a wanom efri UK Advanced Command ena afe staff course mu ekopie mu ewo menhia ahemfie kese ekosra otikru ni brawe ngoma so otumfo se tutu ababio asante hene na wonum enkomotwetwe mu no na otumfo editu dwa kire mu se bokonsa nsam ne de sede oye pani kase a eba no wiase afa na nyina obi anim sede na henie no eso ewai ebaitre a emu oduro na wofre eyokusasefo afei wo wie ye fa eka ho a wane wanum ahyan komotwetwe ase no wo wagidie mapase asomdue betimi afantampa efra na ebra na ase ababio ekasa no ane wachire mu bio sei sedie enkomotwetwe no ekoye ne de wo hu ni san kakra bibia be ya fine nisam sompa kase ento so sei fama.
We live in a peaceful country where the rule of law, constitutionality, the rule of law is most important to everybody. Human rights are also very much respected and everything. We are here, the west coast of Africa, and then in the Sahelian, that is where our concerns were. But I believe our soldiers here have been doing the best to maintain our borders and security for us. Recently, there has been some communal skirmishes in the upper top of the range of Ghana, where closer to Burkina Faso. But we are doing every effort to make sure that we have peace in that area. So we didn't allow for the penetration of terrorism and everything to come in. So fortunately in Ghana, I can assure you that we've been blessed with humility.
Asante hene ken Solomon otikru ni bra ngoma so tumfo se tutu ababio ewa bra eye empanifo a wonom yeyi wo mo free UK Advanced Command na afa staff course one be pay mo ewa menhia hemfie a wone wonom etwetwe nkomo se bokonsa sam ne de sede wo hwe na henie no sede wone mpanifo afanu no etwetwe nkomo ne de enche bibia be yedin.
Enu ye landi Joadanoa na Joadano na wasona manyoku ni amanyoku ahodo bi a eka ne ho na afi ye mre nimfo wo moti wo hugu monten so save the judicial demo eba so na emu no na yewura Alexander Afanyoma kan wo ye donkuma no ba no deni na okọ efutu afa nso a wonene sa hene pani ekosi polisi ni bi koto ede echiye na polisi fo ehwehwe no ewie se ura GP kura de krata kwa koma emra se badwatene ne se pani meyi yensem bia no ene wo kire de ebae esanse ne so ne bra ne po wo se polisi ni bi e frɛ ne constable forcing wo force no pa pemnebo wo hu so yo honorable ene mo no nso si koto no na ne nkyerɛkyerɛ mu no ye fa bi
ni penny jenenyu na ototo no nti me hye da hwe da awa hama wo no hu da onyire na me hwe ni name tag no hu da wa force oho and I ask myself there no be leaders more police pay also leaders should enter to present and there was an inspector ojina mele we boy and ojina baraki then honorable Patrick Boama na honorable Kennedy Osenyako they were entering my right into me deputy minority leader Okamu Ozimech because throughout the demo no and then they entered. What enter now? Then the guy from nowhere. What enter America because they had entered. Then I was used me say and hit me hard. And he aimed at my heart. Okay, he aimed at it. Just hit me like this. Oh man, why do you want to kill me? Have I done anything to you? I was like, and in there, Mr. Goggles, and I hear there, and if is unfortunate. How some public officers sometimes when you should be
was Kwame na Markins honorable efutumra se bedwani donkuma no ba no deni na ateneni
nani ye remo awo ukwada vendredi sade France fo ebeka no na watwe mu ukwada no na mpanifo a wo mu efri tema development company TDC wanom ebo anan ekopie mu afei emrafche bedwafo a wo pie mu emrafche bedwafi a works and housing committee no wanom titinani ononyafo Vincent opon asamwa edi wanim ema wom kopie mu e wasagrame housing project nim na sade wom koye pa adan yi sade ensen ne mpan age dan yafa ene enum no amudwade enum na ensen yi da enum no amudidie ya bibia dan ne de apratete apansampa na ebra sompa ekase ensem twerefo edi wanmu akire no ene omo no omo twetwe nkomo akire mu se enche de yakopon ya adum TDC fo wo mo ne works and housing wa ye ministry wo mo ka bom na sagrame housing project no wo mo di hodwuma ononyafo Vincent ensem wo de to sompa kase enim ne bini.
The research agenda is on
visited some of these sites, and there was a site in Bone site where 800 housing units is under construction, and we saw the contractors were on site. I'm so excited about that, and I believe that a lot of good things are going to happen with TDC. I'm only urging that the minister and then even the government, we still have Sagleme hanging around our neck. I will urge the president to reconsider. He shouldn't give it to any private developer. I have always said this, even when we're in opposition, I've always said it, that some of these state institutions have the capacity to develop Saglame. And with what I've seen with TDC, I believe that they should have the opportunity to develop Saglame. They will be able to do it. They have the resources, a lot of good things are happening with TDC. It's a briefing that we had. I have no doubt that if we give them the support, we'll have a lot of good things happening to TDC. But there are some
Onanyafo Vincent upon Asamwa Emrashe Bedwamo committee ya wanom na wamosha works and housing no anono wono any wamo titirani na okasawi yechire no na openi kase ya wono so waye managing director at the Matema Development Company TDC adwumako no owura Courage nunupeku enso ene Sompa kase etwetwe nkomo echemu se sedie TDC campaign no etie no womu wa manfo a na so womu adwumafo a wanum adwuma bobbe afa eka no experience paade a adwumayefo yi wanum akura bia enche Sagrame housing project no one betumi awie.
Let me say thank you to the Parliamentary Select Committee, that's Works and Housing. It's a good thing that they have decided to come to the field to have the feel of what is happening on the field, not just sitting in Parliament and making decisions. You have seen it has been a very fruitful, tour of all our facilities. So I thank them so much for coming around. They've seen the reality, and I'm sure it will inform them going forward in the decision making. TDC is a very good organization, very viable organization. We are now at the point of researching it, revamp it, and put it back to Sompa so that we can work for the nation. Just give us some few months, probably a year from now, you will know what TDC will be able to do or what TDC is worth for. So we have a lot in stock we will be unfolding in the coming days.
Openi kwantrefo a wono oda adwumako no Editema Development Company TDC ano owura Courage nunupeku ene Sompa kase ene twetwe nkomo efa Sagrame housing project no
ene onua na ye ka wo se anwumre no nsia kase boy we memene dade Leicester Company Limited kase boa wo mo na ye Yas toothpaste and toothbrush no eguma hodo miensa ye wo Yas whitening wo ho ene ye wo Yas herbal your Yas Total Care ni nyina ye adwuma se nkonya na neema saa toothpaste dan so ne se emu edu eso enetin kama na ebomma so enye de ye bumframa de egum ne bia na buru so no nso nye de etutu na etimi ma asen achi nam ne prepra ne bia eye osinye na asama asen achi nam no enya ahoden etu kaka ne enum kankan ase na de friend say oral hygiene no so de choose a asan so de amawo ba bia eto ade bia ebi wo ho enti wono e won kran sei wo ma fa abai dada 0501 619588 ena kumase santimantem ne na afa nso 0501 390338 ni ahoma wono mafa afa adanse ho ne mapa no unya bodin se ba bia eto adanse ho ne ma edin adodo na abo ne nkora nyina ka bie eye ko ba jesi sempremo na na kojo jesi company limited se eye nchense de bodan so cement na doa penti ene bibia ye de si dandia ne ho ne ya ye hwehwefiri waton adi mo award nyina afiri buro ne fitaa nsem ene ne nkasa se wo kumase won kran anaba bia wo bia no 0204 355 040 unya fra wo joso enura ye didi boy we ma ade chin ye kura no na ye nempa aduane kura kira kwan esan se Agya special local foods ene sefo yen aduane de nkwangu ho de abomu da so ne nyina Agya na ye na oye ne yie ebia na ye yi ase ana adwabo bi ase nuane abohu se ebinum ko ho de preti bo binum ani echi no na ye Agya na ayo na nanom didi ho sa na obi asu didi ho me se wo a won kwan se dudo nyame ampata ye bebu agutuo ma de akwa wagya eno sa no kwajo awade isi wo Agya aboboa no apepensa kokonte jollof wache choza fepa ne nkwampapa ya nampa wom no Agya ena edwo enkran ha de atomic hwa hachu afa ho ena mekamfo ama ho na hagi awo eno achi DVL ho nso wo ho ebo adwuma wo ben transition hwa frɛ no 0246 359 921 okọ TikTok a hagi awo ho tete na aduane Facebook unko no wabie ne ngomam esu ho aduane bia wo hwe wunya Instagram nso wo pem ho se butentim no enente hwehwe Hajia special local foods aduane papa fie we bia mekan no na wo de wadwenkyere ne nam Sompa 106.5FM Accra na yakenkan e de amaw enememni 21st clinic the sciatica expert ye adwuma Dr. Sisters na nurse for Unisimo wono mo bo adwuma pa se massage na akọ ebia na yare eto so kura wunim wo mbetwe moja ya hwehwe moja num na yaka yare no sade ohunam yowu nyina e de akyerew ewie nso a wo mo na wadura emfiri broni kurom eye bibiduro kroje efi bia nka no na anonso ennam echense kan ni yiwan etimi ye operation enti wo de no sciatica oto asentine na esesa besi unamorum na twetwon kan ho kona wo mo nye ho adwuma mawo wo mo na ye nhwemu hunu ye na wasanso nya anu aduro enti wo mo na ye researchers no wo mo na ye commandant chese wo aduro wo mo na ye peseta wo mo na twa asa no a doctor for foforo esua yetimi ko broni kurom nyina kokosa na nso doctor pa ye nim no Ghana ha ekoduru broni kurom a na wo prapra 21st clinic enkura bata no burudu num wo Ghana ha baabia wo ho nkran de Tantra Hill runabout no so afi Roman asore na chi tema kaso obom kwa no so dwamno ho ehwia overseas baabia 93.1 Sompa wono ehwia adabraka eho na ansabeka 21st clinic no manager Daniel ene Dr. Richimo ewo ho sunwane teaching hospital first gate hwa wonsa ebeka won eho na abekwa akoto Dr. Thomas Chere obebo apa yi ebia na wotachiman Jane Bank dandadanum sunyankwa no so ena won me won kransa nyina nsha Dr. Mostando eno Children's Park nchen ho Presby Bank ne nhwe animu ena afi Roman Stores de na nse wadru takwa babia Sompa 101.1 FM wono efie kuma number 9 taxi station ho Sompa 103.3 takra de na so 21st wo ho ebia na yebrekum onsabe kan Chris FM nchen ho amango ase go so afi oboase ene baabia 0540311311 ya na wafre yen na ukono wo mo yen hwehwemu ni wie ni ehu se ye osa obonsi yi nuro no mawo ba kon obahwe ho ne ya kire ho Haxa capsules ene mixture ende ye osa tamfo etu osa na se ye kwa emma biu enti udidi na uyem boreboro unidi ye na so uyem sanfro ho a wote ya obi wo okoko ana kakra bi ni wa ye mere sabio wuja onan ya humoja wo mu a osatime yesa ka ho na kwahwe Haxa capsules ene mixture kira kwa ba bi eto nro bie bi wo ho na mo wuni mfinhyadu mienu anko ho wo ma akoda no fo enombi saa na wafa afuro nso a enye mmaw na mo wonu ma aka nyina no mfre 0203822855 Electroland Ghana Limited say ya tie Sompa utie na se radio no mu a ene ba bia wo bia Sompa no wo hobi ente sanso a na wapedikoda no na ba bia FM stations no wono watie yen de afiri ho ana se phone no so no waso data na Sompa 106.5FM na fe wonso watie bia no yenkran de no a rice cooker, microwave, kettle, washing machine, fridge, ana de plug na esanso efa power ma ye Electrolang neton won krabata bibre wo Ghana ha nkran Kumase takura de Mankasim Cape Coast ena foforo kura tachiman backsword nchen ho 024595949495 0245949495 wo madam anti yeba
21st clinic aye sciatica expert sciatica no o nerves na wo to ase na fa wo siremu na fa wo nansia besi ase ho no se ho techema eno ene ye fa ne sciatica na etimi bubu o to ase ka wo se dwe wo siremu wo je ho ba bia enye na no na 21st clinic ba ye adwuma pa wo mu ye ntia basobo o magye ne wo Ghana ha ene amono ne enya asem ketua wo mu je international awards ahodo wo mu je local awards ahodo na anu nso na wo mu bie the only sciatica research and treatment center in Africa bibrim ha no ebi ni ba bia je 21st clinic nkwa wo mo de bibiduro ene besa o yare no masa de machine aka ho yare sabia yare bia wutimi de ko ne mama ade pa ko a wo magidi wo mu pa no sciatica ena stroke nso de kwa diabetes ne hypertension ne ade Ghana ha ba bia wo mo ho enkran ha sese ye wo Tantra Hill runabout se wo free enkran eba ye wo wonsa ni fa so wo fra masaman so na eba nso a wonsa bonkum so ho na wo behu ye 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na 21st clinic still wo mo ye sciatica expert.
Na ade na aya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry also yare ya titi me benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe ya ebe ya nwanwa
menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo hexa capsules any hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom anka ne ho ato no dadaada ulcer dro de eno any hexa capsules any hexa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunumu etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa wogire ho a enye ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie somehow eye ulcer de a compare hexa capsules any hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto
pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo edie age adwadie nkratoyi yi atom
Chimane foi Electroland abeja near the munamuni amapani nyina nso abo we die Thursday ya 10th April 2025 Raya showroom foforo na wo Kumasi Techiman kwane so
ye di Roma sorry dino anase backsword ne di animhwe
Property with Samsung TCL Media Nasco TV AC fridge gas cooker washing machine deep freezer home theater microwave blender kettle rice cooker any amapapa ka ho nyina na woni mbribi e kan for baako 50 ebenya 15% discount any achedie it brabeto ade kan ho na senyao
Agya special local foods abakade enye aduane ne aduane o ye wa aduane ne ye wa aduane enye nwanwa se Ghana ha ahemfo eyi akese wedding akese party akese se wo pe baabi a wo be serve wo ma wo ho se ye buffet ene wo mo ye se ye local continental dishes a wo bi atwa nani a Agya special local foods e wo hacho atomic kwan so ho no de enti e fe ne local foods ne se enye wo mo ye aduane a na wo mo atentam tomatoes apro meko apro jena apro garlic apro no de aye aduane se eya abontine aduane edi yenye ne bisa dabi Agya suro nyame etinye nwanwa se Ghana ha etitire se ministries agencies akese eyi ahemfo na nanom ahemamo wo mo tenase no wo mo si ye bedidi ye didi eziban ye didi a wo mo se momfra Agya special local foods efise hono ena aduane no ekoyie Ghana ha ba bia wo mutimi serve Agya special local food pese wo fra eye 02463599921 02463599921 and answer 05947972115 05947972115 for na with them endpoint homeopathy clinic Ghana had the obi enim say your prostate na baby omutimi ye screening ema hu ni ye etu ase a na endpoint homeopathy clinic and answer kidney liver problem wo fa baby na adjo na de friend premature ejaculation no a be bi a wo ne wodofo akwakwahia asa wo di ne ho agro asa wo tonte ene ebra endpoint homeopathy clinic na ye moa wo ema ne mema mo pa wo endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mo dem fua yare bia infections bi ne wo ho anase bia wo hwa wo fa ba bi na adwodwo kidney problem prostate de endpoint homeopathy clinic ahenema kokobe Kumase ba ko ho eben Angel Educational Complex no ena Accra hanso so de wo mo gina mu ankasa e was Pinterest bebre friend share signboard no hudu na ubusasa wo pe endpoint homeopathy clinic obia ebechiro for endpoint e wo 0244867068 and 0274234321 endpoint homeopathy clinic wo mo dem fua
TV Emma Aketiapa.
Emakatuapa ampa yaduri yawada na watchuni nyina mu de afehyia on Facebook Sompa 106.5FM esanse yekọ na yede na watchi mu video of the week edi atoawo na wanhwe bia waye ho esanse we no ayese mampam somidue mu wansom na agyamu a wate ato enti beka ho na National Cathedral ho nsam no mampanin John Dramani Mahama edi atoso se na aban nyade a wobetu amana akataso na mohwehwemu mapa bie wose woye wo ho na nokure bi babia kwakohunta eso etimi bia no wormuguso enti na no wokuadai ene wode sansemi eto so ayawoda no mu na 120 days no bra na womobo ho aho no ena wo chese Deloitte and Toshe ana Toshefo wo mu na eye sanhwehwemu no na prene ketasehye bia hunta wo mu so no wo mbe ye pie sanse onyade a wo mbe jeja wo ho agunyame ani masesa.
Deloitte and Touche is conducting an independent audit of the National Cathedral project. I expect their report by the end of this month. A number of officials have been invited and questioned concerning the 13th African Games.
Eno, mampani John Dramani Mahama, ate nkane wie no wose. One day na mamwe mu de toso mienu. Wone aban lawyer pani afi eba wono mu a ayere pa wo bambom na wode nokure ene wo mu die ye adwuma wo waka wo montama banchiri mu a enya de a wo besoso proye ene ketasehye so.
The Office of the Presidential Advisor on Corruption will continue to receive complaints and reports regarding graft for onward transmission to the Attorney General, building on the success of the oral mechanism, which received over 2,000 complaints in just a few weeks. As promised, my commitment to fighting corruption is not limited to recovering loot from past appointees. We will also ensure that our own appointees serve Ghanaians responsibly and are held to the highest standards of accountability.
Mampani John Dramani Mahama ene kasai.
Na wasasam kronemo no ena no ya wada ebra na wade ne first 120 days emu ensem social contract eto Ghana dihia ni mu a wowieye ebinum se wanom ama ne 0.5%, ebinum so ama ne 74%, na ne obia ekire na adwene asem ba ko no so wadi tujwa efa free tertiary fees no ehun na omampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekire mu se adisuafo be se 150,000 first year students one mu nyina a tertiary institutions nem and as I say one mu hwe anim se won betuatua one first year sika no ade ama wonom na wo kire mu se sika botini a watwa to honom no sei wade akwa Ghana Education Trust Fund ye charity a eka ne get fund no enti enche some of friend nyina wonom ebetua wonom fees no ade ama won.
I promise to convene a national consultative conference on education to build consensus on the necessary improvements to our education sector. I'm glad to report that this promise has been fulfilled. Over 2,000 proposals were received, including a survey on free senior high school with 20,000 respondents. The report on the consultations will be ready by the end of May 2025 and will be made public. The extensive consultation was crucial to building a genuine national consensus for sustainable reform in our education sector. The no academic fee policy.
And what you know, okasa efa enipa bia wanom edi adam kakra o mo nipa dua na kwa ne baby. Person living with disabilities ne so wanom suku obeka se obekọ no kwai eno so honsam.
Introducing social interventions, free tertiary for persons with disability, and Mahama Cares program. We're committed to introducing vital social interventions like the free tertiary education for persons with disability and the Ghana Medical Fund, otherwise called Mahama Cares. For free tertiary education for persons with disabilities, budget allocation for beneficiary students has been captured in the 2025 budget statement. The Minister for Education has made relevant data available for Get Fund so that it can prepare for the payments for this 2025-2026 academic.
Opedi okasa ye Ghana mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na ebusia wansam foforo mu no adwua ye wada no enso na empanifo a wonom ewo Ghana Tourism Development Corporation wonom eped media bi kutuma wonom se freight Pool Management Services. Na Mami Abra Difa Gomashi, wano aniswania or tourism, culture and creative arts ministry no ano. Wakasaya echeche ni swadi hunintia and so amo the Fret Pool Management Services ababe piemo abewazi.
To see the launch of the Fleet Pool Management Services, a visionary platform really that marks a turning point in our journey towards delivering the Black Star experience and the broader vision of the Ghana we all know we can have, the Ghana we all want, as espoused by His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama. FPMS is a structured, forward-looking transport platform designed to enhance the efficiency, safety, and reliability of transportation within the tourism ecosystem. It seeks to streamline tourist mobility across our rich and diverse destinations while promoting professional driving standards and ensuring compliance.
Mame Abrazifa Gomashi na ne kasa na chino Professor Kobi Mensanso ono any CEO at the Ghana Tourism Development Corporation ono so de kakra eto so pakasi.
So GTDC has one of the services which is transportation services, but then of course we do not have the vehicles, to do that, and so the management decided to put together a service called Fleet Pool Management. Simply means that we are pooling fleets from different people, so particularly private sector. So we have actually been in touch with private sector, those who own vehicles, who do car rentals, etc. Especially, we're talking about those who have the right documentation, and the right compliance, processes to actually do that. And we've been into partnership with.
Ene Yeurafiada Vendredi ena US Embassy no Consul General ya wodano Owura Elliot Fetik wode to so se wohwemu pa America visa ya nipa bi akọ nipa mako empemadu nunum ena na wo ma atwere 2024 se wo mo pa visa nso ekowie no empemadu osia baako ena wo mo nsa ka bie na se ye ntie ba asa no wone nsentwerefo di nkomo.
Because as I said, part of that means also if you do not tell the truth to the consular officer, or if you present false documents, you will not get the visa, and you will not. And it's possible there will be even more severe penalties, such as a lifetime ban for entering the United States. We've always had a zero tolerance policy towards lying and visa fraud. But the Trump administration is determined to make sure that policy is strictly enforced. I would also say that for one final thing for applicants is that there's often a lot of fixers and people out there who tell you, if you pay me money, I can get you a visa. That is not true. The visa application.
Consul General at my US Embassy, Owura Elliot Fetik nie.
Answer yabekwa video of the wiki. It's winya for a pana na washase na wo krambe high na wo ba eya Sompa 106.5 FM Accra, Sompa FM 106.5 FM Sompa 106.5 FM Accra ewo Facebook no so and YouTube no so eya Sompa FM live share host sia na yamfa video of the week no so ensomo na ena no fiada no for God and country dwumadie so ebra professor Kwamra abochi etena dwam na opani kase a oyekofa bai esanso eye banudani edema Transformation 108 Foundation wanukro ya yenkoso hene ewo dumesua eno ewo bono emantemu nana ayebi afogiana ebeji adwa na nsam de waka bi pa ba ko ayeda ne akire nwumre di ama one se nana ayebi afogiana sei kame ese Ghana yatena ho yenhwehan ma Chinese people China for one mo sisa ye gudie ye timba ye bibia kampuro nyina da ya be bibia wanom sako asad ye Ghana de ye nim de natural resources no de nyakopon adedum ye no ye nim eso mfaso nti yetena ho hwan emo mo sisa ni nyina akọ wanom country na sempanimfu anhwe na wo mo antu ho na montam a dache ye de yensa be hye ye num ni akaja wadwo.
Quarry na wo heading na Ghana for the China fonza. All the quarries in Accra have meaning near China for there. Until there be a price of open homology. So we are not thinking.
Quarries in China.
All the quarries that I know, seven me I'm in the real estate.
Yeah.
All the quarries in Accra meaning now China fonza. There's almost almost 2 more. and people don't know. They see no anwia na ye see adan no. They say among form fine nwa blocks be the quarry in nature. Nti bedu baabi no ade ye see adan ni nyina no foreigners in nsam. So they would decide say dan e be me yesi anamo ma yensi. Nza mo beto mo to quarry no ma anwia no wo say be ni ho. 2-3 days unya ya na say bia make 4,500 ko mo 6,000. Obeto one say China government no. Omo wa adwin bi say see the western world the person omo push omo out. Africa ha no e cheap. Ha ye loss no wo
Nana Ayabia for Gianna, one on a cofa by Sanso Ayabanu, then need the Mat Transformation 108 Foundation. Dumesria and Kwaswahene and no for God and country, Dumedia so Sompa 106.5 FM. And then Anu Quada, one nay and penny for Etresa and Comway.
Any can where Nasabre dear or Chefan womb, Wajan Transfer, a din one a bit me at war. A video of the week.
And a Facebook in so na ebesha when is what dear a video of the week. Ebusia edus has segment we na yes release stress any a day and if it's Jada na ekwesi efiada and a meaning na waba abesha when is breye heri apo what the idea to Facebook in so ya and to the bra Facebook in so what the wa behwe say
Hey
o ziaba no abechira wa adwene se de uhu abrantie yi se de ina na wo ye e de ntikura na abrantie se de wutie yi wa obegina ho se yemfa se fu we yan se petrol se diesel na yemfa nguhu na yenwie empa matches enso mu eye Sompa 106.5 FM Accra ewo Facebook no so na bra abechira wa adwen e fa to
na de na no wo ntira eja no wo mo paso no sa no wo ye den e agoro na no odi edi ebinum nim de enti a na e ko ne sa enti wo mo mfa wo madwen kyerɛ mra na fe yenya aha so wo hwɛ de wo wi ase na wo tototo ne nsa ne te se de wo rapo bi sa ebinum so wo hwɛ no wo twa video clip na anka wo de eja no ye ka bi
kase we nkwa de ya capella no
aha na atia so no
atia fa so
aha wo hwɛ no wasra petroleum jelly enti e ba ne sa no aka no enti aye video bi enti join here was Sompa 106.5 FM
asem na rahu apam
enti won ma e ba ho no bi ma hu vida fo wa waso Sompa news papa true na mesanso ehu Jeremiah Samson was sweet news in the ears kudos Sompa na chese wode kudos nso asamaye afi powerful esoso na wahenna na message bidie say happy Mother's Day ne nyina na o de video no said de osi hu no wo hwe abamu adie ne wo yo eye nkonya bi ne wo yi ana se we na na nsuroja na no so de aba wo ba pa kosu agwa aboaje se authentic news na wa maye love eni no me no eno so ne bo ha yi
we bredi be ka say emoji
ne na ye emoji no
I love emoji anani asaje ya ti akoso ade apa love emoji anani agent was sere
no kre na Rahim Rankin and so the aba was the great Apam Adepa papa bi watching you live from Kentampo watch you and
we to be watch you
watch you and fa de bra na de ye hwe de ekoso na yesanasi we I say Methodist for affordable ko ba ko
by Apam one say Bible kura kan asem say or say I will walk through the valley of death I will fear no evil. Ebinie.
Okay.
Eti we no say you try papa me up. Oh, eti am say we na say nsuro jo.
Okay.
Na said ya ne kwafo ne so ye na me say omo hwe wo mo nsuo ni si ne nchen. Enka ne hu nyina ba woro. Wow. Enti no Facebook fo no se mo hwa we me say no twa video clip.
Enti na eye nwomben nsuo ja. Enna na o yodo.
Wo ba da.
Enti ja no hye ye no omo hwe nsuo no.
Nsuo ni.
Facebook Sompa 106.5 FM.
What we do adwen share na to.
Yeah, do see.
Ane. Enti night cancer for no so apam frɛ one more night cancer no.
Ene ye one more so one data. Dumienu na wo mo kate no nonum ebrema no pa no. momra na monso share me views mo ba ne sa mo nya pese me nkomo hwe ya na wa share na wo foforo nso enya bi na ne nyina no adwenkyere te se hwene obia de fata nanim enti ya na wo de eno nso aba na ayefe na enne aye happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Yes. Auntie Akwashia mame adwuma ha number 1. Enti Auntie Akwashia nshira. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Auntie Kwansama. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Auntie Clarenda. Okay. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Obo na me de asoso. Emma ni nyina. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Akwashia je wa kwade wo henere. Happy Mother's Day. Appiah Adepa. Happy Mother's Day. Why be na me moy? Hedwuma mu ha. Apam. Apam yere my master. Happy Mother's Day. Na apam obrimpo se yenhwe ne mame ene ne yere. Happy Mother's Day emfa ema no. Enti no wey afri obrimpo na kwaku ampoma. Was Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife, Mrs. Cynthia Kesse and her mom, Madam Mary Nyako from Obrimpona na Kwaku Ampoma. Entino Mrs. Cynthia Kesse wukunu dofo was say on my happy Mother's Day and afi onu ankasa Obrimpona so emame ana her mom ne ye nasi ana her mom de be nasi to wish nasi ene ne yire na ye ma ye nso ye director e yire Happy Mother's Day. Nyankopon shira mu nyina emma mutie Sompa 106.5. Wonderful. Nyankopon shira mu nyina apam so mu. Afi emma mode ya toothpaste ene ne brush twitwi mu nyina ya mama happy Mother's Day. Ene emma wo secure pad. Wonderful. Emma mo bo secure sanitary pad nyina ya mama happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you all. Wo ba ya man Happy Mother's Day Hajia special local foods. Hajia ma Happy Mother's Day. Kunkunta prensa toza afi nyina ema Happy Mother's Day. We nyina echi no na mesa ka kire wo se 21st clinic. Ye mama wo ho nyina Happy Mother's Day. Electroland Ghana Limited wo mo de electronics so ya sene ye ma wo mo Happy Mother's Day. Ena Haxa capsules ne mixture. Eno so Happy Mother's Day nkoma wo no ma eyoyi ne wo mo a enum bi nyina. Enne anwumre na wotwe nyina mu nsem ene de eba nne na yede fa Sompa 106.5Fm so na esan kokofa Sompa 93.1 Kumasi Santimantemu ayiko 100.9 Adamfupa Radio France Paris efa Sompa 90.7 Enkransa Sompa 106.1 Techimai Sompa 103.3 Takrade na Sompa 101.1 Takwa Sompa 101.3 Doma Facebook ho Sompa 106.5FM unya wo de decoder na so Sompa FM afi YouTube Sompa FM live ena ene Mother's Day triple A mine Agya Appiah Apam Dadaa mene Abena Badu Adepa Kwofie yadabose akramo